Hello, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing another book haul. I'm really excited. I have been collecting these for a little while already, gathering them from a number of places, so I'll just be stacking them back up here. Yeah, because my setting has changed. I usually do my book hauls in another corner, however I've rearranged our living room since then, so we're gonna try this corner out. Okay, so a couple of sources I will first say is our church had some like free books, and my sister was at the church at the time, and she was like, hey, do you want some free books? And I was like, yeah, of course. So she sent me pictures of all the books that were available, and I picked a bunch, and so she came to drop off some. Chantel gave me a bunch of her books that she had unhauled in one of her videos. I think the only other source I have is the thrift store. So let's hop right in. No order. I never do an order for my book hauls. It's just whatever. So first one, The Soul Hunter by Melanie Wells. This is book 2 of the Day of Evil series. I have book 1, so now I have book 2. I don't know anything about it other than Christian author, suspense. I don't know. Then I found Finder's Fee by Alton Gansky. Again, I don't really know what a bunch of these are about. This one says fiction, Christian, suspense, so we'll see. That's what I'll say about all of them, is just we'll see. Comes a Horseman by Robert Liparullo. This one I actually had in my collection for many years, but I wasn't into reading for a little bit there, and I ended up getting rid of a bunch of books. Now that I'm back into reading, this is one that I wanted to give a try. So yeah, I've liked what I've read from Robert Liparullo so far. So yeah, there's that. Another one, Linda Windsor, It Had to Be You. Okay, so there was, these are a few from the church that my sister brought to me. There is 3 here that reminded me of my teenage years and the stuff I was reading. So I'm going to be saving these for May when I do like reading my childhood favorites and stuff from my life. So It Had to Be You by Linda Windsor. Also Not Exactly Eden by Linda Windsor. This one, really, I recognize the cover. I don't remember what it's about though. And then Island Breeze by Lynn Bullock. This one I also recognize the cover. So I don't remember what any of these 3 books were about, but we're gonna give them a try. Then I found the Daniel Plan. I have heard some people go through the Daniel Plan for just to kind of revamp their eating habits, just to be a little healthier. And so when I saw this at the thrift store, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give that a try, I think. So let me know if you have heard anything about this, if you've tried it, and yeah, hopefully it can work for me. In my last book outlet haul, they had sent me the wrong book and didn't send me the right book. So after talking with them, they sent me the right book. So now I have The Man Who Never Was by James L. Rubart. Yeah, Christian author. Don't know anything about what it's about, but it's kind of been an interest of mine for a while. Okay, I had found, there's the receipt. I found 3 in this series by Stephen James, the Patrick Bowers thriller series. So the first one is The Pawn, I think, and I have that one. So now I have The Knight, the Queen, the Bishop. I don't know how many are in this series, but I'm doing good so far collecting them. So I'm excited to get into that series. Then we have Beneath a Southern Sky by Deborah Rainey. Christian, not sure. I think these Stephen James ones are Christian suspense, perhaps. I think most of these are Christian authors. There are a couple that aren't, but most of them are. The Veil by Diane Noble. A shroud of secrecy cloaks a new 19th century sect known simply as the Saints. I do not know where this one came from. But then also, this was from my sister's batch, I found The Fires of Glenmara by Linda Windsor. There's 3 in the series. Well, these are the first 3 in the series. I don't know how many there are in total, but I have 3 of them now. So looking forward to trying those. I had picked up Invitation from, I think, thrift store at one point. And then when Chantel was giving me some of her books, she had included The Assault, which is like, I don't know if they're really like a series per se, but they're short stories. Maybe it's the same world? I'm not really sure. I think these, oh, okay, it says Supernatural Suspense from a Christian publishing house, Christian authors. So I guess we'll see how I like those. That stack is going to get big. I'm kind of excited for it. Okay. Okay, I found Fatal Illusions by Adam Blummer. Someone is watching. Sounds eerie. Oh yeah, Hayden Owens wants to be the next Houdini. That's right. This was the okay. Okay, it's about somebody who is practicing to be the next Houdini, and then a family that moves into town. Little do they know they're about to become part of Hayden's next act, and his act is making people disappear. So hopefully it's as good as it sounds. I picked up As Sure as the Dawn by Francine Rivers because I did not have this edition for the 3rd book. I have all 3 on my shelves, but the 3rd edition was an old one, so now my 3rd edition matches my 1 and 2. So that's why I picked up that one. It is my least favorite of the series, but it's kind of nice just to have them all matching. Okay. This is, I'm assuming, a middle grade series by Gilbert L. Morris. I have a bunch of Gilbert L. Morris's books. I haven't tried any of them yet. I'm hoping they're great. This is the Gates of Neptune, the 7 Sleepers series. Now, does it say, it doesn't say which book this is, like if it's book 1 or 2 or what. So I will have to look into it to see I guess how many are in this series and to try and get my hands on the rest. I found Steal Away by Linda Hall. This is a Terry Blake Addison mystery series. I don't really know anything about it at all. I believe Linda Hall is a Christian author. This is book 1 of a series. I mean, there's ocean on the cover, so you guys know how I am about that. Let's put these up here and start building our next tower. I also got Chat Room by Linda Hall. Oh, this is the 2nd book in this series. Oh, I don't even know if I knew that. But okay, so now I have book 1 and 2, I guess. So that works out nice. I found With This Pledge by Tamara Alexander. I believe Tamara Alexander is a Christian author. What can a woman, a mere governess, do against the scourge of slavery? So this one sounds like historical fiction. I have never read any Tamara Alexander before, but something about the back interested me in the story. Then I found Arena by Karen Hancock. A journey she did not choose will test her courage and change her life forever. It looks science fiction, and it's published by a Christian publishing house. Oh yeah, A Terrifying Alien World. Okay, I'm here for that. Then we have a D. Henderson, Full Disclosure. Don't really know what to say about this one. D. Henderson usually writes Christian romantic suspense, and they are kind of hit and miss for me, so hopefully that one's good. I've also got Whispers of the Bayou by Mendes Clarke. Christian author, I believe. What mysteries lie hidden beside the dark water of the bayou? I don't know. Well, I don't know. We'll see. Some of these were like ridiculously cheap and some of them were free, so like I said, not really sure. There's another Stephen James, Singularity. This is not part of this series. It is part of a new series. Jevin Banks is searching for a killer and answers so terrifying questions he never even thought to ask. Sounds kind of like a pretty standard like blurb on the back for a suspense. They all kind of feel the same. So hopefully this one has some interesting twists in it. I'm looking forward to it. This looks science fiction-y, so we'll see. I found Deadlock by Robert Liparullo, a John Hutchinson novel. So, I mean, oh. Is this a series? Because I also have Deadfall. Are they part of the same series? That would be too cool. I don't know. I don't think so. I don't think so. I think this one is a standalone, but they just mentioned this book on here because this one was highly praised, I think, when it came out. I don't know, but I have both of these anyway. Then I have Everlost, book 1 of the Skinjacker trilogy by Neil Shusterman. I really like the Scythe trilogy by Neil Shusterman and Dry by Neil Shusterman. So I'm hoping that I like this one too. So I guess we'll see. It looks like it's part of a series. Yeah. The next one I found is A Test of Faith by Karen Ball. When I read the back of it, it sounds like it might hit me in a way because it has to do with a woman dealing with infertility, but also not really sure because it also kind of sounds like a family drama, contemporary family drama, and that's not really my thing. However, it says best-selling author of The Breaking Point, and I'm currently reading The Breaking Point, so I kind of picked it up for that in hopes that I will like it. Then I picked up The Throne of Terra. Or Tara, depending on how you pronounce it, I guess. I don't know what this sticker is all about. Stickers and books are not friends. I don't know why people continually put stickers on books. I'll have to deal with that later, but I honestly don't know what is drawing me to this story. It's every time I saw it in the thrift store, and actually there were 2 copies there the last time I went, but every time I see it in the thrift store, it's in the Christian fiction center, or section. This one, I think it's just a standalone. I've never heard of this author. The warrior blood of Aaron's royal line pulsed through his veins, but God was calling him to a different battle. As Crimthan the wolf, would he become the High King of Ireland, fulfilling his father's ambition? Or as Cullum the dove, would he serve Christ through the church, fulfilling his mother's prayers? So it sounds like he's going to be going on a quest to find out who he wants to be in life, and there might be some kind of struggle there, and talks about Christianity in the dark age of Scotland. I don't know, something is interesting me about this book. So then the most exciting thing for me from Chantel's bundle of books that she gave me was a bulk of the Flavia de Luce series. I'm super excited to have these now. I have 2, I think, from the series, but now I should check to see how many I have. I might have all of them, which is kind of cool. I'm currently in the middle of reading this one, The Chimney Sweepers Come to Dust, and I'm enjoying it. So she's actually in Canada in that book, so that's kind of fun. But I just love those colorful spines. It just looks nice. And then also A Conspiracy in Belgravia by Sherry Thomas. This is the Lady Sherlock series. I read book 1 last month, and so I'm ready to hop into book 2, and now I own it. So that's awesome. I've got Moving Mountains by John Eldridge, Praying with Passion, Confidence, and Authority. So I'm always down to try a new book about prayer. So that's that one. That one's Christian nonfiction. Then I have Revelation verse by verse. I think this would be like a super important thing to have on hand when you're reading through the book of Revelation. I see this person has like a ton of stuff underlined, which is super cool. But, oh, and somebody wrote on there, we are living on borrowed time. So, yeah, I'm interested to use this as a study guide when I read Revelation. A few more left to go. I found a Tolkien book that I didn't know existed. Apparently, his son Christopher Tolkien has a series, The History of Middle-earth. So that's cool. This is volume 4, so now I gotta be on the hunt for the first 3 volumes. Really excited to use this when I read any kind of Tolkien. A few more mass market paperbacks. The Hiding Place by Cory ten Boom. So many people love this book, so many people. And I had a friend and she just loved Cory ten Boom and everything she wrote, and it just doesn't jump out at me as something that I want to read, but everyone loves it so much, so perhaps someday I will get to this one. Then I found The Raven in the Foregate, a medieval whodunit. This, I have been collecting the medieval whodunit books for maybe about a year now, so this one I did not have, but now I do. Then I have Tomorrow's Treasure by Linda Lee Chaiken. Okay, so I have a few books from Linda Chaiken already that I want to try. But then also, this was also from my sister when she was at church looking at the free books there. Something about this cover is like, I feel like I have seen this cover. Perhaps I read it. Perhaps I just saw it and the cover stuck. I'm not really sure. But looks like it's the first of a series, East of the Sun. I do not know anything about it. Hopefully it's super great. And then the last one is The Lazarus Trap by Davis Bunn. This one I have been wanting to read for a while. The Lazarus Trap is a masterpiece. It will keep you on the edge of your seat from page 1 right through to when you reluctantly finish. That sounds good. That was from the CEO of HarperCollins UK. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't read any Davis Bunn yet, but he is a Christian author. He writes suspense. Yeah. So these are the books that I have hauled in the last few months. I am pretty excited about a lot of them. I'm excited to put them on my shelves and to have them part of my options I can pull when I want something new. There's a couple of series in here that kind of worked out that I have a few of, which is always a bonus when you're thrifting books. So yeah, let me know the last book that you guys thrifted, and do you go thrifting for books? I love thrifting for books. Yeah, but thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you in the next video. I hope you have a lovely day. Bye.